Hey everyone, welcome to the second part of Incompetent Commentaries playthrough Star Ocean, the second story. We have new people today. Introduce yourself.
Mute! Thank you!
Alright.
Sorry.
that echo though. Jay! Everybody knows who Jay is. Trust me.
Yeah.
If you're watching this, you know who he
Jay
is.
I don't know who Jay is, and this is like the second part of it.
You're
Alright.
new. Everybody besides Mojo knows who Jay is already.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want... You know what? He needs to leave because I don't want to watch Mojo.
Fuck you.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is the PSP version?
Why the
Yes.
fuck do I keep hearing
Alright.
With the
Me?
Yes.
with the highly superior voice acting.
Oh yes, another thing I didn't mention last part because there weren't any battles. Well, there was one, but you couldn't really call that a battle. The attack animations in this game are a lot sharper and cleaner, and I appreciate that. Because in this game, when she punches straight forward, and so it's got like a dash animation to it. In the original, she like swung her arm in like a full circle formation and swung
So it's like
down on
it's like this stupid ass hook.
Yeah,
Or slug. Oh, hang on.
The ice cream
truck those doorbells?
One horse open sleigh.
No, he has one of those doorbells.
Oh gosh. Are you going to die this early in the game?
No, God no.
Oh, by the way, I don't want to try and bring up the people that we're ripping off in this, but did you guys see what happened in one of the newest brain scratch parts?
I have not.
I'm catching up.
Just, I'm not gonna say anything so that the viewers can just watch it.
Wait,
They can watch it.
Which commentary?
Splatoon, the newest part.
Did Ryan bring up Skyward Sword again?
No, Ted said something I never thought he'd say.
Oh, I'm gonna have to see this then.
All right then. That piques my interest. Does he say Kirby sucks?
No, it's something that's. I'm just gonna say it's something that's not appropriate.
Oh my!
By the way, for
I have to
anybody
sort
that's
something out. I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Have fun.
for everyone that's gonna lambaste me in the comments for the Kirby sucks joke, really? Have you not heard that one before? If you watched Brain Scratch Kirby's playthrough, this should be nothing new. You should know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, especially since Ted likes to make those jokes a lot.
Yeah. But remember last part when I said I got your save states, I paused the emulator and used jump cut. You're about to see one right now. Because what I do here is I pause the recording, level grind to level 10, and change up some settings here. And mouse go. 10 minutes of level grinding later, I'm changing some settings.
Dead
Bam,
minute.
there we
You
go.
spelled minutes wrong.
Hey.
Did I?
You spelled minutes.
Oh shit! Oops.
What is this place?
Her name is
Also, you
still
seem
good for
to-
now. Huh?
You also changed the text boxes.
I changed, yes, when I said changing some setting, I was changing the color of the text box because...
Wait, Brad, I thought this was the blood orgy.
No, okay.
Oh god.
I know I wasn't here before, but I can guess some of the stuff that's happening. And I just wanted to make that joke, because it's just like, this looks very weird. What can I say?
You say you can get some of the stuff that's happening, but unless you watch the first part, I guess you could later, but I'm going to explain it, go ahead and explain it very brief here. Shit's going down. He's not on screen yet. I was hoping he'd be on screen by now. This girl knows a legend of the hero of light who will come down after the planet is like having a calamity or like a worldwide pandemic, which is the sorcery globe, as they call it, crashed down on Earth, and it's causing all these natural disasters and stuff. Click A, dumbass.
I'm sorry, that guy, I can't take him, that portrait, I can't take him seriously with that hair. Alan or whatever, I don't know, I can't take it seriously.
It's because
full haircut.
I also said this last part, but his in-game sprite makes him look 40. His picture makes him look like 18, but then the anime makes him look 40 again. But
I'm actually gonna look up real quick how old Alan is, because like that's bothering the shit out of me.
Oh, like the overworld sprite in Cory in the House, it makes him look like a black man, but his
profile
dialogue
pictures out
is
of a white man. Yes.
Gimpy!
Kind of like that. Yeah, I changed it.
Kenny! What?
Holy shit, you're not kidding. They really did change his sprite.
Yeah,
Is she having a seizure while she's being sacrificed?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
or somebody at the marriage like this.
Okay, you two weren't here. What's going on is she's being kidnapped by this guy because he's under the influence of part of the sorcery globe, which is a stone that you'll see in a second. And so he thinks, that they're in love, and they're not. He's insane. This is a wedding.
So he's an evil corporate dick. Smack.
Oh no!
Right now, yes, until we destroy the stone.
Oh, okay. Is there a reason for the Pokemon the movie evil Mewtwo Pokeballs on the carpet?
I never noticed that. Honestly, that looks more
Jesus
like
Christ, man, take a laxative!
honestly, the circles on the rug look more like Vatty, however the fuck you pronounce that from Legend of Zelda.
Never played.
Heidi?
From one of the, yeah, see, the stone.
Seriously, dude! It's just like...
And then he turns into a monster.
Dukalax! Stool softener!
Oh look, it's the Judge Man from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, he was turning into a monster. Going back to the attack animations really quick, in the original PS1 version, as a fighter, you could only have a one attack animation at a time. In this game, they give you 3, which makes everything easier.
Very akin
Yeah.
to... Well, I don't want to say akin to, because I'm not sure which one's older, which one's younger. The Tales series sort of started out like that, like Tales of Fantasia.
Tales series, I believe, was started on around Super Nintendo.
Yes,
Correct me if I'm wrong.
With Fantasia.
Star Ocean is PS1, I believe.
No, Star Ocean has been dated back since the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
just
okay.
no, this is the
Yeah.
second game released on the PS1. It was actually the SNES game was just a Japanese release only.
Oh,
Until the PSP.
Release.
just to clarify this, the jingle bells from 5 minutes ago, that was a doorbell that I purchased for my mother, so she didn't have to scream her lungs out to get a hold of me in the summer when my fan is on and I can't hear.
Okay. The Tales of series, first release, Tales of Fantasia, December 15th, 1995. When did
Wasn't that the same year that
Star
Disney's
Ocean
Fantasia was released?
1 No, that was 2000.
So,
Really?
He's still breathing.
but yeah, Tales of Fantasia, it had like one attack animation, and I think in the Game Boy Advance version or the PS1 version or whatever, I gave you like 2 attacks instead of just the 1.
Damn.
Where am I?
Star Ocean 1 came out on the Super Famicom July 19th, 1996. So
here?
Okay, so it's-
just less than a year.
So Tales is a little older,
Yeah.
Little older.
but they're essentially like sibling series in their own way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, this seems very Tales of.
I mean, like,
if you want to get like brother-sister series, this is actually a lot more closely associated with the Valkyrie series.
Oh, yeah,
because it's
yeah,
the
right.
same people.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I should have said that. My bad. In fact, they actually some voice actors here, like the voice actress of Reina. I don't know her name, but she's the same girl who plays Estelise, the main heroine of Tales of Vesperia.
That
Speaking of voice actors, is there anybody here in this that I would recognize?
Spike Spencer. He plays Claude.
Yes.
that blue-haired chick sprite reminds me of Terra from Final Fantasy IV.
I can't remember.
I guess I can see that.
I can see Terra, yeah.
I had Bosman.
Oh, I got the right number? I just pulled a random number before 7.
Wait a minute. I just caught what you said. Final Fantasy 4? That's Final
Yes.
Fantasy 6. Terra's from 6.
Oh, I didn't realize. Yes,
Or are you
Spike
talking about
Spencer.
Rita?
No, I'm talking about Terra.
Okay.
Daniel Judovitz for Star Ocean: The Second Evolution.
Whatever power
Yeah.
that stone's
Okay,
emitting was enough to mentally transform you.
Into a Super Saiyan!
And then the other characters
The
playable
first time
that
I
I'll be
saw
getting.
that stone,
Ashton
it was like
Angers
something
is voiced by
swelled up
Jeffrey
inside my head.
Maxwell,
I felt
and
like I could
Diaz
literally
Flack
do no
is
wrong.
voiced by
That I was
Kyle
right, and
Hebert.
everyone else was to do
Oh,
my
Gohan.
bidding.
Okay.
I don't remember
And
much
Kiba.
after that.
Kyle
I
Hebert
don't
is
think I'll ever be
adult
able to
Gohan.
forget what it felt
You
like
were
every
about
single
to say
moment.
Tidus.
Wow, Diaz just got even fucking cooler. Alright,
He's
then.
also Kiba from Naruto.
Mhm.
Several Digimon and Digimon Fusion.
Kyle Bear is also the current voice of Ryu
But I feel terrible for
Really?
doing
Yeah.
these things.
from Streets.
Oh, he's Berserker in Fate Zero.
Hadouken!
The growls are from Kyle Hebert.
The real Alan would never
Yeah.
do anything like that.
Sure he wouldn't. It's like, yeah, we'll just say that.
We better hurry back
The
to
final
Aria.
boss of the game,
Your
just because I
mom's
was
worried about
interested,
you
is
right now.
voiced by Richard Epcar in this version, but I think Eric Bergman in the original PS1 version just
I
did
need to
so
go
much of a
explain
better
what happened
job
to everyone in
with
Salva.
like sinister
Hopefully they'll be
final
understanding.
boss.
I'm not sure if you could say that somebody can do better than Richard Epcar in terms of that shit.
Well, I can.
Alright, that's
like-
a bold claim to make, though.
I've
Yeah.
played the shit out of this in the PS1 version, and Eric Bergman is better as the final boss in this game.
Alright.
In the PS1 version, I should say. And then we held long expositional story sequence part 2. Only
Okay.
short.
I'm glad I have my coffee.
I wish I had my coffee. My blender's not here yet.
Well, looks like
The only thing, they don't repeat everything because it's already been said, but what's happening is they've saved Alan. They're like, how could he turn into that? And then they say the stone was
Santa Claus?
Regis. Then they say that the stone was part of the sorcery globe, which makes sense. And then Regis here asks Claude if he can go, on a journey to discover what
$1 million.
the sorcery globe.
I can think of.
You know that guy
and
from,
that has to come with
From,
him.
what was it, Brave Fencer Musashi? The guy who,
Oh, yeah.
who
Oh, yeah.
constantly talked in Shakespearean? The guy, the old
yeah.
man is reminding me of him.
Oh yeah, yeah,
God
I
damn
can
it.
see it. I see
Yeah,
it.
speaking of which, I was at a con, way earlier this year, which, by the way, it sucked ass. They
Okay,
the
you
management
watch
didn't
too
know what
much
the fuck they were
TV.
doing. But anyways, from one of the vendors, I saw Brave Fencer Musashi, and I was just like, oh, you know what? I should actually get this. I go back home and find out, wait a minute, this is a Japanese version! Fuck!
Damn it! Fucking
that-
pal!
That reminds me of a time where
It sounds like the
okay,
town
I'm
of
trying to think of like an
Salva
instance
is in
that
an
something
uproar
similar
right now.
happened to me, but
As
like
if Alan
the
didn't
worst
cause
instance I
enough
had when it came to getting a
Rumors
game
about the hero have made it over
was
there
like
as well.
I ordered Tales of Vesperia, the PS3 version, because like that version has more content than the Xbox 360 version.
Of course,
Well,
we're just
Yeah, and plus I was just like an extra party member or two. And basically, I got the game a month later, but it turns out it wasn't Vesperia. It was King of Fighters 2002 Unlimited Match. And like, yeah, I don't know how, but like we messaged the guy, and like God bless the guy, because like he was like so apologetic. He's like, I'll send the actual game, and I was like, hey, do you want me to send the actual thing back? And I was like, he's like, he never replied, so I was like, okay. I played it for like a while. It was alright. It was pretty fun, but I never thought I was gonna play it much. I gave it to a local game store who gave me $20 for it, and I got Vesperia like a month later.
The only thing that only happened to me twice. Once when I bought Lego Batman off the PlayStation Network. Turns out it was the PSP version that I couldn't play on my PS3. No wonder it was $10.
yeah.
And the other was I downloaded a torrent for MotoTune Grand Prix, put it in my PSP because I had it modded. What came up was Hot Shots Golf.
What?
I don't know either. Every folder, every file said MotoTune Grand Prix. What I got was Hot Shots Golf.
Somebody was fucking with you.
What?
That would have been awesome if like the MotoTune Grand Prix cars just like played Hot Shots Golf just to fuck with you.
Oh my god.
Or crap. I should have known I should.
I gotta get my hands on that PS1 version again because I'd like to record it.
And by the way, to the audience who is trying to pay attention to this while we're talking over, we're sorry, but I'm pretty sure there's a reason why we're doing this. That's because Kurt is just like, I don't want to fucking deal with this.
Oh god, they killed Kenny!
Well, no, I've explained the first two parts. I tried to make it as short as possible, but I can't cut out story, and so. But I also have to show this. So the reason I'm not stopping you guys from going into tangents is because I explained everything last part, including what's going on here. Ray just asked Claude to investigate the sorcery globe. He says okay, but Raina wants to go along because West is not a real mother, and she wants to go find out who her real mother is. Claude asked Raina to go ask her mother, and of course her mother does fuck all. So they end up going on a.
Last part.
So they So they go on a quest, and then the story starts.
Why
The
don't
important
you take
shit,
her
you know?
along if that's what
Yeah.
she wants?
Well, I should say I level grind for a while, and then we start the story.
Mayor,
Oh yeah, one thing that I find interesting,
I'm
and
sure
I
she'll
don't
be a
know if this was
tremendous asset on the
like, do
road.
correct me if I'm wrong. I think in the PS1 version,
Think
Claude's
it over,
last name
son.
Kenny was spelled with an I instead of a Y.
Yes. I don't know why.
In translation, I assume, but
And
also
I don't know
it's also interesting to note that the people with the last name Kenny, it's like a lineage throughout the entire series. Like you got Claude here,
But get your
you got
mom's
one of the
permission
characters in
first,
Star
Raina.
Ocean 1, and
I'm
you
not
have
gonna
like the
let you come
captain
with
in the
me
fourth
unless she
game,
gives the green light.
which is the prequel.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I
in
know.
Star Ocean 1 you have Ronix Kenny, in this game you have Claude Kenny, and in 4 I
should
don't
son.
remember the name, but I think it was the father
That's a
of
pretty
Claude's
I think
dad.
it's
So
I
I'm
think
sure
it's
you'll
Steven.
find
No,
some
no, it's not
leads
Steven.
there.
No, I don't think it's the father, because like Star Ocean 4 takes place like SD10. I think this game takes place
Take care
SD
on your way
500.
home.
So
No, this is like 700 something, I think.
So don't get
no. Star Ocean Until the End of Time took
Oh,
place at
I'll be
SD
all right.
700.
My house
Did-
is
Okay,
right
maybe I'm
over
getting
there,
my
you
games
know.
mixed up then. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's-
It happens.
I don't know 3 and
Kenny.
4 nearly as well as I do 2.
According to the wiki, it's Stephen
I'm not being
D.
a burden
Kenny.
on you, am I?
Oh, I got
know
lucky.
I kind of forced you into this.
Well, you got the D. You forgot the D, so you didn't get lucky.
No,
I got-
of course not.
How do you get dick from Richard? You asked nicely.
Sleep.
I saw that too.
I saw that too. That was so hilarious.
Raina.
I did. From what I could actually tell about, the funny thing is, like, I actually did learn how you get that, and it apparently dates to the. All I learned is it dates back to the medieval ages when people named Richard were called Dickard, but nobody knows why. So
Probably
just need some more questions.
Probably because in
Welcome
Japan,
back, Raina.
R's are pronounced with a D.
No,
sound.
no. We're talking about like in medieval England, like
Oh.
you know, how Richard gets called. How I could call my friend Richard Dick, because apparently in the 1500s,
Mom,
Richard,
listen.
people named Richard were also called Dickard. Don't know why,
What is it?
but
Yeah, Mike.
Mr. Kenny
It's
said
actually
he'll
funny
go
because like
check
my
out the sorcery
grandfather,
book for
may
us.
he rest in peace. Like his
Really?
his name was like CR,
Really?
or well, that was like
But
short for Connie
that's not
Richard, but
all.
everybody called him Dick because that was like the alias he went with.
By the way, going back to
I
Kenny
was
for
thinking
just a
about going
second,
along
Stephen
with
D.
him.
Kenny is an Earthling commander of the USTA moon base and a major non-playable character in
Raina,
Star Ocean The Last
Why
Hope.
would you want
His
to do
surname
that?
is the same as Claude, the protagonist of Star Ocean The Second Story, and his father Ronix. It is entirely possible he is Claude and Ronix's
I thought the
ancestor.
journey might be too much for him to
It's
handle
pretty
by himself.
much
I mean,
essentially
he
like
doesn't know a
that's
thing
basically
about this
like
world.
a thing. I don't know.
Raina.
Shut up, Mojo.
No.
Does
Please, Mom.
does this dude here have strange grandparents then?
I know all about.
This is the girl right now.
It's-
Are you talking about Claude?
Well, no, it's a reference to SGB.
Oh,
Elliot got ancestors and descendants mixed up.
oh, okay.
Pardon my intrusion so
Yeah.
late, my dear. Western.
Well, I mean,
Well, it took us 18 minutes to bring them up.
Well, so, I mean, Star Ocean 4 is a prequel to
Certainly.
the entire series, so if that's what you're saying.
I
Yeah,
need to
Star
get some
Ocean
my
fresh
God,
air
this-
outside.
canonically the first.
Yeah,
This
like
is
the
the-
order currently goes Star Ocean 4, Star Ocean 1, Star Ocean 2, Star Ocean Blue Sphere, Star Ocean 5, and Star Ocean 3.
That
I
was-
remember back in my day
Wait.
when video games were just working like this. The first game was the first, second game came right after, and third game was a prequel.
Bullshit, Legend of Zelda.
that mother in there looked like the mother in Gundam Build Fighters.
kind of.
Still,
I
no
forgot what I was
dice.
gonna say. Shit.
Guess I'm too
Oh
far out
yeah,
of range.
5 comes before 3.
Damn it.
Mr. Kenny,
The way he
are you
said that
having
there.
trouble
What?
sleeping?
5 comes
Uh,
before 3.
Oh, Raina.
Yeah, it's
No,
it's
I
a
just,
sort of a mid-quill between 2
why
and
are you still
3.
doing that?
Okay. Oh, hi Scott Cawthon, FNAF 5.
What?
What?
I wouldn't surprise me.
Well,
It
I
wouldn't
told
surprise
my
me
mother
if
I'm
if
going,
this
and,
numbering
she
system
was
for
pretty
Star Ocean was
surprised.
what
would
Scott got
think
his
so.
inspiration
Well,
for the timeline.
Star-
of FNAF.
Star Ocean, going by like what Akira says, like
She didn't say anything.
because like he's
But then the
much
mayor
more
came
familiar
by.
with the series than I am, but he's actually the guy who got me into
Oh.
the series. Again, Akira, if you're watching this, you're amazing. Thank you for getting me into this series.
Listen,
but
Your
Mr.
douchebag.
Kenny,
Yeah,
There's a
basically,
reason
I
why I
hate
wanna
you,
come
but I love
along
you at the
with
same
you.
time, brother. Anyway, what I was gonna say was
A reason?
with
What do you
a,
mean?
oh crap, I was gonna say, like, Star Ocean is kind of like,
My mom.
I forget exactly how to describe it, but like, each
She's not
game
my real
has
mother.
its own individual story, but they do link very heavily in the
I
story.
don't
Like,
think
for example,
either
the
of
whole
them
Kenny
realize I
thing,
know,
like, you
but I
wouldn't fully
overheard them
understand that unless you
discussing
played
it
the
a long
entire
time ago.
series, but you can completely understand the story of one game as
Oh,
opposed to
really?
another.
Yeah, it's not
So you want to search
it's
for your
not
real mother?
overarching except for 1 and
I don't
2.
know. I don't have anything to
But
go on besides
it,
this
there's
pendant.
still references to every other game.
So
in
it's kind of
the
like the
series.
Persona series, where it's all in the same world, but there's nothing that you need from the previous games in order to play,
I think she must
in order to
have
understand
me,
like 4.
at the very least.
Basically,
Yeah.
well, maybe.
Which
well,
all goes
maybe-
right out the ass once you get into the arena series, where it's just like, hey, remember the answer for Persona 3 Fest? No? Well, too bad. We're gonna reference it a lot.
And I'm sure in both series of games, Hitler shows up as a boss.
I love her. She's the only
Star
mother I
Ocean,
have.
Star Ocean 5's final boss is Mecha Hitler.
So why all
Confirmed.
this then?
I'd rather fight Mecha
It just turns into Wolfenstein. What the fuck? like the whole RPG thing stops, and just because like this old ass first person shooter. The fuck is this?
Like in I think Arkham Knight did that actually. Well, for one particular part at the very end.
More than anything else,
What part
I wanna know
exactly?
what happened
I
to
think
the
it was like the
woman
point
who
where you were
gave
playing
birth
as
to
the
me.
Joker and you were like trying to get.
Oh
ward off-
yeah, that part. Yeah.
Because I want to leave my village.
Yes, the Joker mobile.
Because
I am
one
the
day,
vengeance.
I will come
I
back
am the
here
vengeance.
again.
Yeah. Yeah, my friend was actually right with me whenever I got to that part. Like, and he actually said, "Excuse me, I'm gonna need to change my
Good
pants."
night.
Oh god. And thus Reina runs off, frolicking into wherever the fuck she's going. Back home, I don't know.
And
You know-
she's going back to her house.
A lot of the stuff I'm seeing right now, like the sprites not included, like the backgrounds, it's really making me wish that my old PS3 didn't die. Because I was right in the middle of disc 2 of Final Fantasy IX, which is what a lot of this is reminding me of.
Out on the road.
Brain scratch
So
started.
it's just like,
Of
I have to
course.
start over
I'll
now.
be fine as long as Mr. Kenny
Wait,
is with me.
did Brain Scratch start Final Fantasy IX? Because I heard one of these.
Yeah,
say-
they did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
part
Yes!
2 yesterday.
I love. Oh man, I gotta
Reina.
start watching that because I love
Me too.
Final Fantasy
Don't
IX is my
worry, Mom.
favorite in the series. It is one of my
Hey!
fun games.
It's the only one I've actually
Saying
played,
goodbye
but
like this makes it
I
hard.
gotta take my time a little with it at first.
I
haven't
love.
pla- I haven't played
Yeah,
anything past
you're
7 or
right.
before 7, so 8 is my favorite.
Come back soon.
Play?
Okay, Raina?
Fuck.
What do you
say
hate that fucker?
Remember
Anyway.
to be a good
Wait,
boy,
what?
alright?
I personally
Nothing.
dislike 8, but I respect your opinion.
Go on now.
Okay, I'm gonna make you
Wouldn't want to
hate
keep
me
Mr.
even more.
Kenny any longer than
8
we
and
have
10
to.
are my top 2.
I'm okay with that. Like, I love.
I'm okay with 10 being up there, but not 8.
No.
Okay.
It's best if you
Fun
set out
fact,
as soon
before I
as you
played
can.
10 for a second time,
So the
13
first thing to
series
do
was
is
at the
visit
top
the
of my
King
list.
Cross at the
Fuck
King
you!
Right?
Okay, now I'm gonna judge you
That's
immensely.
He
I
said-
respect. I will respect your thoughts on like Final Fantasy VIII. Like that's something I personally couldn't get into. But no, what are you doing?
Specifically 2 when Lightning
Oh,
Returns.
definitely. I know
The first one
King
can go
pretty
down.
well.
Okay,
And I'll give
no,
you-
I'm still gonna judge you.
Reina?
Just for Lightning Returns.
I haven't played 13-2 or Lightning Returns, but I won't judge you there.
Lightning Returns
Take care,
get
Okay.
the RPG element of the
You're
RPG.
welcome
First
back
game
here
can go to hell.
anytime you want.
Lightning
Yeah.
Returns doesn't have a leveling
Don't forget
system.
that this is your home.
You complete quests to get your powers up.
Mom.
And a half.
So you could fight monsters for 3 hours and still be at the same power level you were.
And it's very, very biblical.
Yes.
Like, to the point where sometimes, or I see Christians go, this is uncomfortable.
And thus, the adventure of Gimpy,
Gimpy.
and Claude begins.
Gimpy. God damn it, Gibby.
Wow, look how low level Claude is.
Alright, so, are you guys gonna watch, it's at like, okay, so that one part of Splatoon that I was talking about, and it's at about around like 7 minutes or
I
whatever.
haven't stopped the recording yet, 'cause you guys don't shut
One of the biggest like things that I guess fans might have wondered would be if certain characters from other planets, like how do they understand each other? That's because like some of the characters have something called, I think it's just called the communicator, where it basically translates languages. Basically, like, if I say something to... Or, like, since Claude is saying something here to, like, Reina, she's hearing it in her native language, while whatever Reina's saying is translated into, you know, English for Claude. I can
debunk that theory, because at the end of the first half of the game, Claude loses his communicator. Loses, quote unquote, the Yoshi later. And so through the entire second half of the game, unless the alien planet itself is a giant translator, well then you got me there, but good luck convincing me of that.
Here, let's go with Star Wars route. They all speak the same language.
They'll speak Galactic Basic.
I'm just gonna say lucky bullshit.
That's
That's my new phrase for when something doesn't make sense. Lucky bullshit.